and you're governed by this country's laws, by almost universally accepted law. And yet you hide behind the Swiss law, even though you're operating here. And that's just simply not going to cut it. The trouble is that the Justice Department has been deterred by the Swiss government's law, which you folks cite, and year after year after year goes by with subpoenas not being enforced to get the names that we've got to have if we're going to enforce our tax laws and collect taxes which are owing to the United States. So that's a huge issue. Is it not true that the Swiss law continues to have on its books, you cannot release the name of your account holders? Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
And they haven't changed their laws, have they?
Well, as we said, the
I know
protocol,
it goes through treaties. I understand
yes.
the whole business of treaties. And I know all the holes that are in the treaties, including the one that's being apparently heard today in our Foreign Relations Committee. Mm-hmm. I mean, in that treaty, you've got to, you buy a lawsuit if you operate under that treaty, because under Swiss law, now passed by the Parliament, the defense against that request is you've got to prove that the bank to which the funds have been transferred somehow or other is violating the law, is contributing to the aiding and abetting. That's the burden of proof which someone has under that treaty. It's not, we want the names of the Americans who have accounts there, the way we can get the names of accounts in the United States. It's just, that's, so there's a big loophole in this treaty which you continue to say we ought to ratify, and I'm all for it, because it will provide some good. But the key point is Swiss law still requires going through hoops to get the names of people who are hiding their assets from our tax folks. That's the bottom line. So instead of just having a direct response, listen, we're bound by your laws. We come to your country and we're going to comply with them, and we'll take